Hi everybody, I'm Nancy G. Baker, and today I want to talk to you about making progress. Now, this is one of the things I've struggled with recently, feeling like I'm making progress. I'm not talking about like when you take a trip and you're going 200 miles. It's real easy to see your progress when you go 50 miles, 75, 100. It's linear progress. You know how far you've gone and how much you have left to go. The progress I'm talking about is more like the 3-step forwards, 2 steps back. So it's real easy when you make those 3 steps forward to feel like, man, I'm making progress. And then when you take those 2 steps back, it's easy to feel like you've blown it, but you are making progress. The first time I really thought about doing this video, I had one of those crazy days. I was renewing my driver's license and I had to go in. I did not have a second ID, so I make the trip there, I come back home, get the second ID, go back, and at the end of the day, I did not have my driver's license because I did not pass the eye exam. It's not a huge deal. I use reading glasses. Now I have to go in and get some glasses. But instead of checking that one thing off my list, get driver's license renewed, now I have to go to the eye doctor, order glasses, and I still have to go back and renew my license. So it was easy for me to feel like it was a lost cause. I'd really not made progress, but I had. Now I remember this happened the first week of January because I was going to take my tree down that weekend and it was a Thursday. I had gone all day, felt like I hadn't made progress, so I thought, why don't I start early and start taking the tree down? I proceeded to take ornaments down and get a lot done. And so at the end of the night, I thought, well, at least I made progress on something. The next morning, I wake up to this huge mess, and I think, what have I done? This is really progress, but it is. Sometimes when you take that first step to making progress, it may feel like you're doing exactly the opposite. A good example is taking down Christmas decorations. I mean, things go from being beautiful one minute to a mess the next. Same thing goes for organizing or cleaning out a space. How about when you're trying to learn something new? You may decide that you want to acquire some new skills, and when you start learning, you find out you're lacking in more areas than one. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel. You decide you need to work on being good on camera, so you work on that. You start recording, figure out you need to learn about lighting, sound, recording, editing, not just editing your video, but editing the sound as well. It can get overwhelming. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, I'm encouraging you to embrace the process. Celebrate the fact that you're trying something new or working to make your life better. I also encourage you to think less about how you feel during the process. Rely on habits and discipline instead of how you feel. Get logical. Perhaps you make a list of a project and break it down into smaller pieces. When you get to each part, check it off. If that's too hard, maybe dedicate a certain amount of time per day or per week, and then know that you are making progress. Most recently, I've had such a hard time with a long list of things to do, and at the end of each day, I just really felt like I'd not accomplished enough. This went on for days, maybe even months. What finally helped me is what I will call a reverse to-do list. Now, I still have my to-do list each day, but at the end of the day, I go into my home office and I have a sheet where I write down one thing I completed that day. Sometimes I do more, but the reason I commit to one is that a lot of the things I work on are reoccurring, so they're never done. If you can identify with this, I think it's even more important for us to encourage ourselves daily by completing one new thing and then celebrating it as a win. If you're looking for more inspiration in this area, I would recommend Mel Robbins' The 5-Second Rule, or find someone on YouTube that inspires you and encourages you. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching.